Hi guys, I'm again back with a new video. Today's topic again trigonometry. Today we'll be continuing to do the problems of trigonometry guys. In the last video also I was discussing about the problems of trigonometry in the third lecture of trigonometry, and the past two lectures of trigonometry were completely on the synopsis, and I have included all the topics from NCERT. And this is the fourth lecture of trigonometry, and today also we'll be continuously solving the problems. In the previous lecture also we have done with the many of the problems regarding all the topics are being covered in those problems guys, and now some of the topics are left which have to be covered in these problems. Today I will finish this. Okay guys, shall we start? Come on. The first question is, guys, is it visible? Yeah. The first question is sine 18 degrees by cos 72 degrees. We have to solve this one guys. Sine 80 degree 18 degrees is equals to cos 72 degrees. Come on guys. Sine 18 degrees is equals to cos 72 degrees. Now I hope we are aware of this formula, right? Sine 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta, and cos 90 minus theta is equals to sine theta. Guys, is it correct? Sine 90 minus theta is equals to cos theta, and cos 90 minus theta is equals to sine theta. Now shall we write this numerator in the terms of cos? This is sine theta, that means cos 90 minus 18. Sine theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta. See this one, sine theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta. Cos 90 minus 18 by cos 72 degrees, whereas cos 90 minus 10 means 80, 80 minus 8, that means 72. Cos 72 by cos 72. This is 1 guys. This is 7, okay? Cos 72 degrees. These two gets cancelled and answer is 1. So sine 18 degrees by cos 72 degrees is equals to 1. Guys, is it clear? Sine 18 degrees by cos 72 degrees is equals to 1. This can be solved by using these two formulas. Here denominator can be also changed. Okay guys, here denominator can be also changed. I'll show that one also. Sine 18 degrees by cos 72 degrees. Is it the question guys? Yeah. Sine 18 degrees, keep this the numerator as the same, and cos theta can be written as sine 90 minus theta. That means sine 90 degrees minus 72 degrees. That means sine 18 degrees by 90 minus 70 means 20, 20 minus 2 means 18. Sine 18 degrees. Numerator and denominator gets cancelled. The answer is 1. Guys, did you get it? Is it clear? Guys, let me check the video is recording in the way or not. Just a minute guys. Just a minute. Yes, it's recording perfectly guys. Yes. Okay guys, are you clear with this? Now, the second question is tan 26 degrees by cot 64 degrees. I have brought you today 13 problems guys. Here every topic is covered from trigonometry. Okay, tan 26 degrees by cot 64 degrees. First we'll write the formulas guys, which will make us more flexible while solving the problems. When we write the formulas related to those problems, it will make us more easy to solve these problems. Tan 90 minus theta is equals to cot theta. Yes, and cot 90 minus theta is equals to tan theta. These two are the formulas which are related to this question. First, shall we change the numerator? We'll change the numerator or denominator, guys? We'll go with the numerator. Shall we go with the numerator? Okay. Now tan theta. Tan theta can be written as cot 90 minus theta. Write the cot as it is 90 minus what is the theta here, guys? 26 degrees. That means 26 degrees by cot 64 degrees. Tan 90 minus 20. 90 minus 20 means 70. 70 minus 6 means 64. Am I correct, guys? 90 minus 26. 90 minus 20 means 70. 70 minus 6 means 64. Yeah, I am absolutely correct. Cot 64 degrees. That is equals to 1. And again tan 20. You can do with the denominator also. If you want to, guys, please do it that also. Cot 64 can be also changed in the terms of tan. And again, if you cancel, you will get the answer as 1. There is a no rule that every answer should be 1, guys. It depends upon the question. But by using these formulas, you can solve these type of questions. Okay. Okay, guys, shall we move for the third one? The third one is cos 48 degrees minus sine 42 degrees. Guys, this one you have to do. This is really an easy problem. This one you have to do it, guys. Come on. I am giving you 2 minutes time. Come on, do it, guys. This is really a easy problem. Come on, do it. If you don't get it, just wait for 2 minutes. I'll explain it. But you should try. You should at least try this problem. Because you all are aware of this, all the formulas regarding this 90 minus theta, cos theta, 90 minus theta, sin theta, everything. I have told everything in the previous lectures of the synopsis. So you guys have to do. You guys have to keep revising the formulas, which makes you more efficient while solving the problems, guys. Come on. Come on, do it. Do it, guys. 1 more minute left. Come on, do it. Cos 48 degrees minus sine 42 degrees. Cos 48 degrees minus sine 42 degrees. Yeah. Cos 48 degrees minus sine 42 degrees. Come on, come on. Come on, guys, do it. Come on, guys, come on, come on. Okay, guys, shall I do it? Yeah. Shall we change this one or this one? I'll go with this. Sin theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta. Sin theta is equals to cos 90 minus theta. That means sin 42 degrees is equals to, guys, is it visible? Sin 42 degrees is equals to cos 90 minus 42. 90 minus 42, that means 90 minus 42 means 90 first we'll do 90 minus 40 means 50 will be the balance. 50 minus 2 means 48. Cos 48 degrees. That means sin 42 degrees is equals to cos 48 degrees. Cos 48 degrees minus cos 48 degrees. Finally, the answer is equal to 0. See, this is it, guys. Here we got everything 1, but here we are getting 0. This is not 6, guys. This is 0. That is the thing. It does not depend upon the answers, but it depends upon the question and the way we solve. Okay? Any way we solve, we get the same answer, but it depends upon the questions they give and the formulas, the suitable formulas which we use. Okay, guys? Come on. Okay, guys, I'll give you 1 minute time. If you want copy, I'll rub and we'll move to the next problem. Next problem will be a little bit interesting. I got you some of the lengthy problems also. Okay, guys, shall I rub? If you want, please pause the video and please copy it. I'm rubbing it. Okay guys, moving to the next problem. The fourth one is tan 48 degrees into tan 23 degrees into tan 42 degrees into tan 67 degrees is equals to 1. You have to prove that LHS is equals to RHS. Okay guys, shall we do? First we'll write the problems according to our method. Tan 90 minus theta is equals to cot theta, and cot 90 minus theta is equals to tan theta, and cot theta can be also written in the way as 1 by tan theta. Guys, are you clear? Cot theta can also be written as 1 by tan theta, and tan theta is equal can be also written as 1 by cot theta. Tan theta can be also written as 1 by cot theta. Guys, you can ask me that why are you writing only these formulas? Because after when we see the question, we have to be striked with this kind of formulas which suits the question. Okay guys, that is the reason why I am telling you guys, be thorough with the formulas. These formulas and identities are really important. That is the way I am saying you guys to just learn these formulas. I am not saying you to by heart, but remember these formulas, not by hearting. By hearting is different from remembering. Understanding and learning is different from by hearting. By hearting will give you nothing, but learning and understanding gives you more knowledge. Okay guys, shall we move? Tan 48 degrees. This can be written as tan theta, can be also written as cot theta, right? So I am changing this one. This is tan 48 degrees. I am leaving as, okay, the space is not, just a minute. I'll write a little bit down. Tan 48 degrees, and now I am writing this as cot 90 minus 23 degrees, and I am leaving this tan 42 degrees. I am leaving it as it is, and again I am writing this one cot 90 minus 67 degrees. Okay, now tan 48 degrees, cot 90 minus 20. 90 minus 20 means 70. 70 minus 3, that means 67. Cot 90 minus 20 means 70. 70 minus 3 means cot 67 degrees and tan 42 degrees. Guys, I hope if we leave this tan 67 degrees as it is, if cot is equals to can be written as 1 by tan, then these two terms will get cancelled, right? So there is no need of cancelling this term. There is no need of changing this term. That is the way, guys. That is the way you should check these problems. Like, you have to cancel and you have to check in your way that these terms are getting cancelled or not, this formula is applicable or not. That is the thing I want to say you guys. Cot 60 and tan 42 degrees, and leave this as tan 67 degrees. Tan 67 degrees. Shall we change this? Tan 48 degrees cos cot 67 degrees. Tan 42 can be, tan theta can be also written as cot 90 minus theta. Tan 48. Cot can be also written as 1 by tan, that is tan 67 degrees, and cot 90 minus theta means 90 minus 40, 50 minus 2 means 48. Tan 67 degrees. Tan 48 degrees. This is completely multiplication, guys. There is no addition in whole sum. Tan 48 degrees into 1 by tan 67 degrees. Cot can be also written as 1 by tan. I am bringing all the terms into in the form of tan. You can also get in the form of cot. Tan 48 degrees, yeah, into tan 67 degrees. So 1 is the final answer. All the terms are cancelled in the numerators and denominators and 1 is left, so 1 is the final answer. Guys, did you get it? This is really an interesting sum where, because you will be deciding whether to take this one or this one or this one or this one. That is the reason. Star mark this, guys. This is really important. Star mark this question. This question is really important, which I feel there is a chance of getting in the board exams this type of question, because you guys will confuse while solving these types of question. That is the reason why not only in the board exams but also this models are given in the competitive exams. Like if there are huge sums, like these concepts are just interlinked with those concepts in the huge sums, guys. That is the reason why trigonometry is really important. Okay guys, shall we move to the next one? If you want to copy, just pause the video and or take a screenshot. Okay guys, moving to the next one. Moving to the next one, guys. Fourth one, fifth one, yeah. Fifth one is tan 2a is equals to cot a minus 18. Tan 2a should be equals to cot. Solve this. Tan 2a is equals to solve. Tan 2a is equals to cot a minus 18. Guys, let me check the video is recording or not. Just a minute. Yes, it's perfectly recording. Tan 2a is equals to cot a minus 18. Tan 2a is equals to cot a minus 18. Shall I solve? Here also same formula we use. Tan 90 minus theta is equals to cot theta, or cot 90 minus theta is equals to tan theta. So cot theta can also be written as a tan 90 minus theta. Now you have to check in the way that this 2a is treated as theta here and this a minus 18 is treated as theta here. You have to consider the whole thing, not only just the 18, guys. You have to consider here the whole thing, not only just 18. A minus 18 should be considered as theta, and here completely 2a should be considered as theta. Tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is equals to tan theta. So tan 2a is equals to cot 90. Cot theta can also be written as tan 90 minus theta. Tan 90 minus a minus 18. Tan 90 minus a minus 18. These tan terms will get cancelled. These two tans will get cancelled, and that means 2a is equals to 90 of this minus will multiply with a and minus 18. Minus into a means minus a. Minus into minus 18 means plus 18. That means when this a shifts to this side, minus a will become plus a. 2a plus a is equals to 90 plus 18. That means 2a plus a is equals to 3a, and 90 plus 18. 90 plus 10 means 100. 100 plus 8 means 108. A is equals to 108 by 3. That means 3 3s are 9 and 1 is left 18. 6 are 3 6 are 18. 3 6 will multiply and check for your convenience. 3 6 are 18, 1 3 3 are 9 10. Done. That means A is equals to 36 degrees, I hope. Yeah, A is equals to 36 degrees. Yes guys, am I correct? A is equals to 36 degrees. Guys, did you get it? Here, this is really important guys. Here you should completely consider this as theta. This complete one should be considered as theta, and this complete one should be considered as theta. Okay guys, shall we move to the next problem? The next problem is, guys, I have bought nearly 13 questions. I have bought only questions guys, no solutions to this. I have bought only questions, nearly 13 questions from the NCERT textbook guys. No solutions are there in this, only questions. And the sixth one is sine of b plus c by 2 cos a by 2. Guys, is it visible when I am writing at the corners? Guys, is it visible or not? Yes, it's visible, no problem. Sine into b plus c by 2 is equals to cos a by 2. Shall we write cos a by 2 or sine b plus c by 2? Which will change? I hope on changing this one it makes us more easy because only single term is there. But here b by 2 plus c by 2 is equal to b plus c by 2. So for my convenience I'll change this. If you want you can change this also and you can try, but I am changing this. There is nothing problem in changing anything. Cos theta can also be written as cos theta. Cos theta is equals to sine 90 minus theta. Cos theta is equals to sine 90 minus theta. That means sine 90 minus a by 2. Guys, am I correct? Sine b plus c by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus a by 2. Sine 90 minus theta. Here you should consider this completely as theta and this complete term as theta. Sine b plus c by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus a by 2. Sine b plus c by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus a by 2, and this sine terms gets cancelled, and here you guys have doubt that how can the sine terms get cancelled. That means here the signs will not get cancelled. You can eliminate those signs because this is also sine theta, this is also sine theta. According to the trigonometric rules, if any condition, if they are in this way, sine theta is equals to sine pi or something. If both are, then we can write it as theta is equals to pi, or sine 2 pi is equals to sine x, then 2 pi is equals to x. According to the trigonometric rules, you can write in this way. Okay guys, now explaining this complete thing is not required here. First of all, that is the thing I have not included this. Sine b plus c by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus a by 2. B plus c by 2 is equal to 90 minus a by 2. 90 minus a by 2. B plus c by 2 is equal to sine 90 minus a by 2, and I'll get this a by 2 this side. That means a by 2 plus b plus c by 2 is equals to 90. A plus b plus c, denominators are equal, then we can add directly. A plus b plus c by 2 is equals to 90 degrees. Then a plus b plus c is equals to 90 into 2. That means A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degrees. Guys, am I correct? A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degrees. This is the sixth problem, guys. A plus B plus C is equals to 180 degrees. Guys, if you copy this fast, we'll move to the next problem again. Now we'll move to the bigger problems. Come on, guys, come on. I'm giving you 1 minute time. Copy those. Come on, guys, copy it fast. We'll move to the bigger problems. Those will be more interesting. Okay, guys, I'm erasing it. Okay, guys, now moving to the seventh problem. Seventh problem is, you guys, this is a little bit a longer problem, but we'll solve it. 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta. Guys, let me check whether the video is recording or not. Just a minute. Yes, it's been recording, no problem. Not at all a problem, guys, it's recording. 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta. Now we have to solve this one. For this problem, okay, I'll write. First, we have to solve it. So, shall we evaporate first? When we write elaboratively, we'll get a little clarity. First, I'm starting it, guys. 1 plus sine theta by cos theta plus 1 by cos theta, because tan theta can be written as sine theta by cos theta, and secant theta can also be written as 1 plus 1 by cos theta. Just a minute, guys. I'll make it fit this problem in this complete board, so I'll write a little bit small. 1 plus sine theta by cos theta plus 1 by cos theta into 1 plus cot theta can be written as cos theta by sine theta, and minus cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sine theta. Am I correct, guys? Cosecant theta can also be written as 1 by sine theta. Here 1 plus sine theta plus 1 by cos theta. Here 1 plus cos theta minus 1 by sine theta. And if we take the LCM here, cos theta plus sine theta plus 1 by cos theta, and here sine theta plus cos theta when we take the LCM minus 1 by sine theta. Shall we multiply? Yeah, we'll multiply. Sine theta plus cos theta take this complete term as 1 and plus 1 as 1, guys. I'll say, don't worry, I'll say why we are taking also. And this also in the same way, sin theta plus cos theta as one term and minus 1 as one term. Now multiply the denominator as usually, sin theta into cos theta. Now coming to the next step, guys, shall I draw a small line? Is it visible now, guys? Now I hope this is in the form of a plus b, only the I'm just checking the numerator, a plus b into a minus b. Guys, am I correct? Is my guess correct? Is this in the form of a plus b into a minus b? That means a plus b into, I'm writing this formula here, a plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. A plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. This is an identity which we learn in algebra. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Algebra, some chapter we learn this identity, and this identity we use it in trigonometry, applications of trigonometry, and even derivatives also. A plus b into a minus b, that means a square minus b square. Here this completely sin theta plus cos theta is considered as a and 1 is considered as b, and leave the denominator as it is. That means a square minus b square. That means sin theta plus cos theta whole square minus 1 square by sin theta into cos theta. Sin theta plus cos theta whole square minus 1 square by sin theta into cos theta. That means we'll elaborate this also again. Sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta minus 1 by sin theta into cos theta. Guys, we are aware of this identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Guys, are we aware of this? This is a very important identity, guys. So we'll apply in this part only. This part, guys, sin square theta plus cos square theta, this part, that means 1 plus 2 sin theta cos theta minus 1 by sin theta cos theta, plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, and guys, I am erasing the question and I'll write the answer here. Okay, guys, we'll get plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled, and we'll get, this is the thing, I'm writing it here, 2 sin theta into cos theta by sin theta into cos theta. This sin theta cos theta and this sin theta cos theta will get cancelled, and the answer we get finally is 2. The answer we get finally is 2 for this sum. 2 is the answer. This sum looks somewhat big, but really easy, guys, when we do perfectly by using all the trigonometric identities. But when we there will be another method also, but this is the best method by using formulas and identities, I hope. Come on, guys, come on. If it is done, we'll move to the next problem. If it is done, we'll move to the next problem, guys. Come on, guys, come on. Next problem is also really interesting. We'll move to that one if we are completed with this. Guys, is it done? Come on guys, is it done? If it is done, we'll move to the next one, guys. That is the thing. If it is done, we'll move to the next one. Okay guys, shall we move to the next one? Shall we move to the next one, guys? Yeah. Now coming to 8th problem, right? Yeah. Just a minute left. Now moving to the next one, guys. Moving to the next problem is eighth one is secant theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta. Secant theta plus tan theta is equals to 1 minus sin theta. Okay guys, shall we start? Secant theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta. Okay, now secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta plus tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta, and leave this as it is, 1 minus sin theta. Now 1 plus sin theta by cos theta, 1 plus sin theta by cos theta, and leave this as it is, sin theta. 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta, that is the formula which we have written in the previous one here. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. That means 1 square minus sin square theta by cos theta. If we are aware of this identity which we have used in the previous problem, like sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. 1 square means 1. This is 1 minus sin square theta by cos theta. Sin square theta by, this is cos theta, and so cos square theta can be written as, cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sin square theta. Cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sin square theta, so that is equals to cos square theta by cos theta. Cos square theta means 2 cos square theta square, and 1 cos theta will get cancelled, and the final answer is cos theta. Secant theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta is equals to cos theta, guys. Secant theta plus tan theta into 1 minus sin theta is equals to cos theta. Guys, is it clear? Shall we move to the next problem, guys? 9th one. Okay guys, moving to the next problem. 9th one is, shall we do this one or just a minute, guys, just a minute. Okay guys, now this is the ninth one. I think I have covered all the topics in this problem guys, but one problem I'll give you as homework that you should solve. Definitely guys, that is a test for you, like you have got this chapter or not. That is the reason why there is only one problem guys. That one problem, I'll do one problem and I'll give one problem as homework. Please do that guys, please do that. Now moving to the ninth problem. 1 plus tan square theta by 1 plus cot square theta. We have to solve this guys. First we'll write the identities. Sine square theta minus secant square theta minus, sorry guys, this is not sine, this is secant. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. So secant square theta is equals to, can also be written as 1 plus tan square theta. Secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. This is one identity guys, mark this as 1. And the second one is cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. And cosecant square theta can also be written as 1 plus cot square theta. Guys, is it clear? Cosecant square theta can also be written as 1 plus cot square theta. So this can be 1 plus tan square theta is equals to secant square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosecant square theta. So secant square theta means can be written as 1 by cos square theta, and cosecant square theta means 1 by sin square theta. That means 1 minus 1 by cos square theta, and if this becomes inverse, when the denominator moves to the numerator, like 1 by 2, if it is 1 by 2 and 1 by 3, we write this as 1 by 2 into 3 by 1, that is equals to 3 by 2. That is in the same way, when this moves up, secant square sin square theta by 1 and into 1 by cos square theta into sin square theta. So this can be written as sin square theta by cos square theta. Sin square theta by, and this can be also written as sin theta by cos theta whole square, that is tan theta whole square, or that can be also written as tan square theta. Tan theta whole square, or that can be also written as tan square theta. And I am writing the homework problem here guys. Please solve this guys. This makes you more solving this homework problems, not just listening the class. You have to solve the problems. 1 plus secant a by secant a. Sin square a by 1 minus cos a. You have to prove whether LHS is equals to RHS or not. You have to prove that LHS is equals to RHS or not. You have to comment me the answer of this question guys. You guys have to comment me the answer of this question. Okay guys, solve that problem as a homework. If you want to take a screenshot, take a screenshot or copy it. Better take a screenshot of that homework problem. 1 plus secant a by secant a is equal to sin square a by 1 minus cos a. 1 plus secant a by secant a is equal to sin square a by 1 minus cos a. Okay guys, this is the homework problem. Please solve it. And this will be the last lecture of trigonometry, and from tomorrow we'll move to the new chapter. I hope that I'll be moving to applications of trigonometry, which is the continuation of this topic, and there the sums are really interesting guys. And so here application of trigonometry is completely regarding this trigonometry, same formulas, same identities we have. That is the reason why when we move to that topic, there will be a continuity in our syllabus. So this will be this is the last lecture of trigonometry. Trigonometry is completed. I have solved all the problems from NCERT textbooks and all the concepts are cleared, including some proofs also for some of the important identities. Okay guys, these 4 lectures are completely on trigonometry, which is completely based on NCERT. If you are free, try to solve NCERT problems also from the textbook. No need of buying the textbook, you can download it from online for free, or else I'll try to provide the link in the description box. Please check it if it is possible. Okay guys, that's all for the video. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the more videos. Okay guys, bye bye. But solve this problem guys, solve this one.